Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ng reaction, opinion ngayon itong post Optic Politics. Wise move ito ng mga Duterte laban sa mga nagpakidnap kay PRRD para hindi na maulit. Ito, Duterte sons move to criminalize surrender of Filipinos to foreign powers after ICC transfer. In a direct legislative counter-strike against what they call a politically convenient surrender of sovereignty, three Duterte brothers have filed a bombshell bill in the 20th Congress seeking to redefine treason itself under Philippine law. Representatives Harold James Duterte, Omar Vincent Duterte, and Paulo Duterte introduced a House bill amending Article 114 of the revised Penal Code, expanding treason beyond wartime betrayal to include the surrender of any Filipino citizen to a foreign state or international body. A move unmistakably rooted in the arrest and transfer of former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte to the International Criminal Court in The Hague on March 11, 2025. The explanatory note pulls no punches. Duterte's arrest by Police General Nicolas Torre, followed by his immediate transfer abroad, should not have happened. The bill frames the act as a grave violation of national dignity, judicial process, and constitutional protection, particularly in light of the Supreme Court's newly promulgated rules on extradition, which now require judicial confirmation before extradition. Okay. Under the proposed amendment, any Filipino citizen, especially a public officer who surrenders a Filipino national to a foreign power leading to interrogation, imprisonment, torture, or death, would face reclusion perpetua to death, a fine of up to 4 million, and automatic removal from office if a public official. The language is sweeping, severe, and unmistakably punitive, effectively branding such surrender not as cooperation but as betrayal. The bill escalates the Duterte's camp legal and political war against the Marcos administration, transforming a single arrest into a constitutional reckoning over sovereignty, executive power, and allegiance to foreign institutions like the ICC. Critics are expected to argue overreach and retroactivity. Supporters frame it as a firewall against future state-sanctioned abandonment of Filipino citizens. What is clear is this: the ICC transfer has detonated a legislative backlash that seeks to weaponize the crime of treason itself and put public officials on notice that loyalty to foreign courts may soon carry the heaviest penalty under Philippine law. This is no ordinary bill. It is a declaration of political defiance carved into the penal code. So ito, may cite yung bill mismo. Nandyan yung explanatory note. Anyway, magandang pagka-explain, ano? Dapat hindi na maulit yung nangyari kay Tatay Digong, lalo na ngayon na napipinto na naman na mayroong warrant of arrest si Senator Bato. Nagtatago na ngayon si Senator Bato dahil walang assurance sa gobyernong ito na susundin nila ang due process o yung rules on extradition na bago lang inilabas ng Supreme Court. To me, opinion ko lang ito, yung rules on extradition sampal sa mukha sa Marcos administration. Sayang at nahuli. At sabi nga nila, better late than never. So, salamat at may bill na ganito, although, real talk ito mahirap makapasa. Kasi, reality, sa mga congressmen, mas marami pa rin ang sumusuporta sa Marcos administration. But it can be refiled sa 21st Congress. Pag nanalo na si BP Sara, mag-iiba na ang ihip ng hangin, mag-iiba na ang loyalty ng mga mambabatas. Baka pwede nang papasayan. Para wala na talagang wala nang Pilipino na matulad pa kay Tatay Digong. Nagkaroon na ng extradition yung Congressman Mark Jimenez ata yun. Matagal na proseso. Bago tuluyan na lang, nag-voluntary surrender o nagpa-extradite na lang yung nasasangkot. Dapat ganun sana ang extradition. Hindi yung isang araw lang. Diyan na. Inaresto, pinilit, isinakay sa eroplano, nilipad. But anyway, ang gaba dili magsaba, ay tignan nyo yung nag-aresto. General Torre, sikat. But after 85 days, nasibak. After so many days, naging general manager. Na to me, kahit mas mataas ang sweldo ng general manager ng MMDA, kailang yung ranggo mas mababa. Kasi ang rank ng PNP chief is a cabinet secretary. Ang rank ng general manager is just an undersecretary. So, salamat sa mga Duterte sons na nag-file ng bill na ito para patikim, hagupit ng mga DDS sa group effort ng administrasyong ito. Salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong Kalandig ng Bukidnon dahil ang income natin sa channel na ito is pantulong sa tribo